She takes on this world with compassion and heartache. She's an all-American girl.
Too many of our youth grow up in environments with the odds stacked against them, unable to develop a positive vision for their future. Youth from risk-filled environments do not graduate at the same rate, have younger pregnancies, and get involved in violence at a much higher rate than average. But today we'll meet two sisters who have the support of the C5 Youth Foundation, a 5-year leadership program that's inspiring them to beat the odds.
In my family, there's my dad, my mom, and I have 2 younger sisters. I'm the oldest. I've been here since kindergarten, so I've been here my whole life.
Some of my favorite things to do, I like reading and playing my flute. I like to help my mom out in the garden, and I like to help her cook.
Like this. Terry, she always been very good since she was little. She's very shy. Kathy, it's different than Terry. She's outgoing.
Before camp, I was really shy, and it was only easy for me to communicate with people in smaller groups.
One of the great things about our program is we use camping as one of our main vehicles for delivering the experience, taking kids out of urban environments to places where it is more peaceful, and they do have to do things they've never done before. Many have never slept in the woods. Whatever we do in that outdoor environment is a great place for them to get to know themselves.
We went to the meeting and we met Jeff. He was really nice, and he made us feel welcome, and like we were already starting to become like part of the C5 family. My first year at camp, we got to Camp Adaki. The actual camp, it's like hidden in like trees, but it was really beautiful. We went mountain biking. We got to go to North Carolina, and we went on trek for 3 days. I'm really glad that I did go.
It was kind of weird not having her at home for a month. Then afterwards, she talked a lot about all her experiences at camp and how much fun it was and like all the stuff she learned. That's when it hit me that that should be one of my goals.
Just because one sibling is in the program doesn't mean that the other one is automatically chosen. They have to compete on their own terms. In the interview, she impressed us. She said, "Look, I'm not my sister. I love my sister, but I'm my own person."
Only 32 girls and 32 guys were accepted, and it made me feel really happy about myself, and I think it was the first time that I noticed that I actually did have good qualities.
We also went whitewater rafting, which is my favorite thing to do. I love whitewater rafting, and that was really fun.
I was really nervous in ziplining. You had to have a lot of trust with your cabin because they were down there holding you, so if they let go and you fell, you fell.
We flew to Wyoming, and it was actually the first time I'd ever been on an airplane, so I was really excited. And we got to go to Yellowstone National Park, and that was really fun because we got to see the buffalo.
The first thing they do when they get to Wyoming is they go to university.
We got to stay in the dorms and experience like the college life.
We think diversity is important because it breaks down the barriers between kids, and they have to learn to live with people that are different than themselves. So they have to learn not only racial diversity, but maybe extroverts and introverts, the same experience they're going to have when they go off to college. Everything we do is intentional in our program, and those activities explore career development, colleges, we do community service projects, and anything that we think will help them to reinforce what we taught them at camp. And we monitor every kid in the program monthly. So we either call, now we're using Facebook and text message and things that the kids use to make sure that they're keeping up their grades and service. And they have to keep those up in order to come back to camp. Our whole model is to keep them outside of their comfort zone to try new things. Then they can take that back home and try new things at home. Maybe they can run for student council, or maybe they can try out for band, where before they might have been too scared to do that.
My band director's name is John Mashburn. He's a really good band director. He's been doing this for a really long time. At our last competition of the year, we just wanted to do a great performance for him and his team and all the band parents who have helped and supported us through this year. We made finals, and we were 11th out of 32 bands.
She takes on this world with compassion and heartache. She's an all-American girl.
Terry came in as a very shy young woman, and over time she's really just blossomed, and she's become this confident, incredible young woman that is ready to take on the world.
Going to camp, it's taught me how to communicate with larger groups and go up to someone and introduce myself and say, hi, my name is Terry. I think it's really going to help me when I go to college and want to pursue a career. I really want to help the community. That's something that camp has taught me, because they've allowed me to be in their program and given me so much, so I really want to give back to the community now.
Terry and Kathy are great examples of what programs like C5 can offer young people who show potential but lack the means to explore it. We hope you've been inspired. Remember, there's a leader in each one of us, and we're all special in our own individual way. For more information, please visit www.coca-cola.com/join us.